Today, we're gonna try one of the best pork ramen in Bali and one of the best chicken ramen in Bali to find out which one is the best ramen in Bali. First spot is Kenji Ramen. It's located in Canggu. They have this vibrant Japanese atmosphere. They have an outside area, but it's pretty hot outside, so we will just gonna be chill inside. So this place opening in 2024. This is the third of their brands. They have 4 brands in total. We found this place when we searching for the best ramen in Bali, and Kenji Ramen always come up the top. So we're gonna read some of the reviews about this place. They have 4.9 stars with total of 529 reviews, which is pretty good. So this one come from Bella Junte. Good taste ramen and side dish. Special love to kawa and gyoza. That's why we ordered the gyoza. Another one is from Nobu Krishna. I love kara kara ramen. The savory taste come from raw, fairly legit and authentic ramen. Dwi the server who served us very welcome and knowledgeable for explain the menu. We'll be back soon to enjoy the cocktail. We ordered the Kenji signature. Pretty big bowl of ramen. They have the wood ear mushroom, fresh green onions, 2 pieces of ajitama egg, and big cut of chashu pork meat. They give 3 cups. Wow. Try the broth first. Oh, by the way, we ordered the pork version. It has a really deep flavor of pork. This is the real deal Japanese ramen. They say this is a handcrafted noodles. They make all the noodle in-house. The noodle is chewy, definitely handmade. Every texture is not even. Now we're gonna try the pork chashu. Pork chashu is good, but not great. I mean, I have tasted a better pork chashu than this. Maybe just my preference, but it doesn't have something special in it, right? But yeah, overall it's pretty good. It is like a really magical combination, you know. Now we're gonna try the ajitama egg. Sometimes even the best struggling to make a great ajitama egg, but I think they nailed it pretty good this one. Runny egg yolk. I can taste the marination on the egg. This bowl of ramen costs 90,000 Indonesian rupiah, $5 for this amazing bowl of ramen. That's quite a steal. We have to try their gyoza, their pork gyoza. So we're gonna try without the sauce first. Now we're gonna try with the sauces. The sauce is fairly spicy and also quite sour. Other than gyoza, we also order kitori. This is the butabara or the pork belly. It's sweet, tangy. The meat itself on the outside is crispy but super tender in the inside. This is shiitake mushroom. A bit too sweet for my taste. And the last one we have chicken and green onions. So only salt and pepper. The chicken is juicy, don't get me wrong, but there's nothing special about the side dish. But the ramen, wow, top notch. So the kame ramen or the curry ramen, most of the part it has the same ingredient with the signature ramen. The only difference is the broth, which is a curry broth, and they have a carrot inside it as well. Super thick. See? Wow. It tastes exactly like what you imagine a curry gonna taste. Wow, look at this. I have a hard time slurping it because it's super thick, but overall, I think this is fire, quite fire. It's not as good as the signature ramen because for me personally, this is too thick, too heavy. Price also the same at 90,000 or around $5. Overall, I think Ramen Kenji is one of the best, if not the best ramen in Bali right now. They offer great service. The food, wow, the ramen is amazing. I think the only downside is their side dishes. Tried the gyoza, good, but not great. The yakitori, the pork belly is great. With the mushroom and the chicken and onions, nothing special. We pay 250,000 rupiah. $20 for 2 ramen, 2 side dishes, 2 drinks. That's a great deal for me. I will give it 4.5 star. Definitely must come. If you are in Bali, you need to come and try the ramen. So today we are trying special ramen called the Chicken Ramen Company. They take pride of their brand. They even explain what their logo is about. The chicken, the hand holding bowl, the chopstick. Created by two brothers coming from Taiwan. They have a glowing reviews in Google Maps. We're gonna read some of the review. This is come from Tofico Premium Blend. The food is great, delicious, and well prepared. This come from Sylvania. I tried the shrimp and chicken ramen and it completely hit the spot. So I tried the creamy chicken ramen. Pretty interesting looking ramen. Plain onion. I think they give us a corn, a baby corn. Looks like a bit charred. 3 pieces of huge chicken meat. It's not char siu chicken meat, but it's just like a grilled chicken cut and put it together. Interestingly, they give a lemon. Boiled soft egg is pretty soft. This one is a fried garlic and they give us a whole lot of fried garlic so we can top it by ourselves. Of course, we're gonna try the broth first. Interesting, they cook the broth slowly for 12 hours. All the noodles also made in-house by themselves. The broth itself is pretty light. They stated this is a creamy chicken, right? But I don't taste the creamy at all. They also put a lot of raw shallot for some reason. With the noodles, a lot of noodles in here. I don't think it's like a traditional Japanese ramen noodle. I'm not saying it's that bad. I'm gonna try one more. I'm gonna try with the meat. This is not a chicken char siu. Tastes like just normal chicken breast meat put on the grill, sliced, and then put on top of the noodles. A bit disappointed. I really hope they give us a good chicken char siu. Now the interesting part, because this is the first time I see a ramen with a corn inside it. Well, pretty standard baby corn. I want to say also they stated that they make all the noodles by themselves. I must say the taste of the noodle a bit too similar like instant noodles, you know. It doesn't have that homemade noodle taste. Not chewy at all. No texture on it. I think it's because the cut is too thin, but the portion of the noodle is huge. This is funny though. The lemon. I'm gonna put this aside. On the second thought, this is just a pretty bland meat. Nothing special about it. The soft boiled egg. Soft boiled egg is great. I think they nailed it. The style of the noodles is more into Taiwanese noodle instead of Japanese noodle, right? The huge letdown is coming from the chicken meat. And also they say this is the creamy chicken noodle, but I don't taste any creaminess at all. Maybe slightly. Anyway, we pay 95,000. So the cameraman ordered the beef and chicken ramen. I think this is more interesting. So it's a combination of between chicken and beef broth, and they put a braised beef meat, a generous amount of it, 2 huge pieces of meat, and the same chicken meat. They doesn't have any lemon this time, thanks God for that. But they still have the baby corn. I'm surprisingly enjoying it. So we're gonna try the broth first. The broth is really strong with the beef flavor, beef braised meat. A bit hard to chew. Honestly, it's bland. I hope they will give us something with more flavor in it. For me, between the beef meat and the chicken meat, both of them is a letdown. The noodles with the broth. Compared to the chicken broth, I like this more. Oh, so this one is 105,000 Indonesian rupiah, around $6. I hope they're better. No. Beside ramen, we also try their chicken bite. It's look properly fried. This is much better than the meat they put on top of the ramen. I think if they put this instead of the chicken grilled meat, it will be much more fire. Wow. This is a winner. So we finish everything. So we pay around 500,000 for this one. So pretty on the expensive side. Roughly translate to $30 compared to Kenji's ramen, which we only pay 350,000. I think Kenji, personally for me, is still the best. I honestly hope that this establishment, the Chicken Ramen Company, will deliver something special, different, right? But I like their background story, right? It's 2 brothers creating this place together. It's honestly interesting for me. At least chicken ramen and the beef chicken ramen doesn't offer anything spectacular, especially for the price. For the same amount of price, you can get much better ramen, right? It's good, but borderline bad. Service of the staff, the interior design, it's good. It's good. The staff is super friendly. They help us with everything. Service is no problem in here. Will I going back here? Nah. And for that, I will give this place 3.5. out of 5 stars. I hope they will have changes in the future, especially with the meat. Yeah, Kenji is still the best. Thank you.